Hello everybody and a very, very good afternoon. Welcome to a joyous home choir. In a moment or so we're going to start our programme, and today we're looking at a lovely bit of Handel. It is a rather festive number. It's called Joy to the World, and it's the beginning, the tentative beginning of our festive programme this year. I know it's still early, but those of you involved with choirs around the world, well, you know, you'll be thinking about Christmas music way before people put their Christmas decorations up. So let me just check everything's working here. Lovely. And do we have the Patchway Cathedral Choir? Are they ready?
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
Fabulous. Anna will be singing soprano for us today. We're very pleased to hear. So let's crack on with it. Hello to anyone who's joining us for the first time, and to anyone who is a regular member. You're all so welcome. Who have we got the live chat today? Hello Alison, hello Anna, hello Angela, hello Colette, hello Glennis, hello Gloria, hello Jackie, hello Janet, hello Karen, hello Linda, hello Michael, hello Nikki, hello Sheila, hello Sean, hello Susanna, hello Carolyn, hello Wendy, hello to Tim, who popped up earlier on. And some people said they've had problems with the score. I've updated the score. There's a new link. It's the same. If you downloaded the one that we sent out with the newsletter, it's the same. I've just found, I think, a more robust link which I've put in the description, so do grab your scores, everyone, and we shall get on and sing. So let's have a nice joyous home choir chord. Let's have a home choir, so you can sing a C, an E, a G. If you're feeling particularly happy, you can sing a D resolving to the C, and let's sing together and start our show. Nice deep breath, and fills me with joy hearing you sing, everyone. A very, very good afternoon and welcome to Homechoir's Wednesday teaching session. This week, well, you can see it's quite a costume, that one. We're going to be singing some Handel. This is Joy to the World, the Lord is come. But we're going to learn it in all four parts and then have a full sing through at the end. If you're watching this later on after we stream live, you'll find links in the description to all of the rehearsals and sing throughs, so you can use this any way you like, and I hope you enjoy the sing through. Now, speaking of singing and happiness and Christmas, those of you that are subscribers to Homechoir's newsletter will already be aware that tonight at 7 p.m. we have an exclusive Homechoir live stream. This is only for newsletter subscribers and those people who have signed up to be part of Sing for Happiness at St George's here in Bristol. And this is the fourth time we've been involved with this project. It's a groundbreaking project looking at the positive impact of singing on our mood. It's the largest study of its kind anywhere in the world. We've had over 1,000 people take part over the last 2 years, and the preliminary results are looking encouraging, shall we say. Can't say any more than that, but just so excited to be involved with this. So tonight, 7 p.m, we should be learning, oddly enough, Joy to the World. I'll keep it to the end though, so that those of you who are here today don't have to come to the whole thing. We've got Carol of the Bells and Angels from the Realms of Glory. Lovely, lovely Christmas music. Come along and learn it tonight. Now, of course, we don't just do classical music. We also have fun on Fridays. And this Friday here, we are doing absolute Christmas songs. But this is to get ready for the big day. We won't be singing too much Christmas music in the next 2 weeks, but I'm going to ask you to come along on Friday this week and take part in a special Sing and Send. And so what will happen is we'll start off the broadcast, we'll warm up, we will start our devices, and then we will sing through Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, just a single verse of that. We'll sing Somewhere in My Memory, and I'll go through it, each of these pieces, before we sing it. These will all be in unison. We'll sing the holly and the ivy when they are both full grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. And we'll record it, and Little Donkey. These will be short, quick performances through, all in unison. You send it to me, and this is going to form the basis, everyone, of our Christmas Day broadcast, which of course will be a pre-recorded session in aid of the Marmalade Loneliness charity. So Sing and Send this Friday. All you need is a device to record along with, and ideally a heart full of joy. That's what today is all about. And next week, well, we've got a fun Folk Monday. We should be learning a song called Bring Us In Good Ale, although it will be 11 a.m. here as we stream this live. So for me, it should be Bring Us In Good Water. But it'll be full of fun and frolic on Monday morning. And then some more Vivaldi, the Fecit Potentiam from the Magnificat in G minor. That is Wednesday's teaching next week. What a packed programme we have here on Homechoir. And of course, if you like your home choir and you enjoy it and you want to help us continue to make these programmes for free for the world, where you can become one of our donors, please do consider supporting us, as we do rely 100% on your kind donations. You can find out how to do it at homechoir.org/donate. And if you are already someone who helps us, whether it's a one-off or you're kind enough to support us every month, thank you so much, because we really couldn't do this without your help. And of course, we have an email newsletter. If everything I've just said just seems like a whole lot to take in, well then subscribe to the newsletter. That is also free, and we've got everything you need in order to keep up with all of our various projects, whether it's Sing for Happiness, whether it's working with Talk Club, whether it's working with Marmalade, and the other exciting projects we've got coming your way. Sign up at homechoir.org. And that's it. That's all you need to do. If you tell us when your birthday is, we'll sing you happy birthday, though there are no birthdays to sing for today. So we're going to crack on, and we're going to warm our voices up a little bit. Don't normally have time for this on a Wednesday, but we're going to sing together. So let's go full screen and just have a quick warm up, rolling our heads around, stretching out the neck muscles. Very nice. All helps with the joy, don't you know? Take a nice deep breath. Breathe out darkness. Breathe in light. Breathe out stress. Breathe in confidence. Breathe out tension. Breathe in happiness. And just breathe normally. And let's do a bit of humming. Up and down. Here we go. And great. I just see people in the live chat. Hello, Lisa, saying she hasn't had her newsletter. If you haven't had your newsletter and you're expecting one, please do send Anna an email. That's ANA@homechoir.org, and allow her to add you manually to the list. We've recently had to change email providers, and this of course threw all sorts of problems up, so thank you for your patience. If, like Lisa, you haven't had your newsletter and you're expecting one, send Anna an email, and thank you for your patience. So everybody, let's get on with our teaching today. So let's put the score up on screen, and this score is courtesy of hymnary.org, and we are very grateful to them for putting this up there. Now what we're going to do, I thought we could all just sing the tune by way of a continued warm-up. We are going to sing at baroque pitch. And the nice thing about this is this doubles as the soprano rehearsal. So we start here, and this is Handel, it's bouncy and it's vibrant, and it's one of those great tunes. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Just straight down the scale, but with style. Singing together, and joy to the world, the Lord is come. Great. Then we jump to the A. Let earth receive her King. Listen. Let's sing that together, and let earth receive her King. Now what we always do is we hold that note for longer than's written, okay? Earth receive her King. Okay, it's not quite what's written on the score, but traditionally one adds in an extra bar there. And in order to help with that, I put something in the accompaniment to show you how long to wait. Now, let every heart prepare him room. Listen to that. Okay, as we're coming down the scale, make sure we're smiling to keep it in tune. Let every heart, ready, 1, 2. Let every heart prepare him room. And then, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. One thing to note about this is the important word is at the end of the statement. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. So make sure you aim for that note. Run singing, and heaven and nature sing. It's and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Let's sing that together. 1, 2, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. And then the last section, and heaven and nature sing. And notice heaven rather than heaven. And heaven and nature sing with me. And heaven and nature sing. Excellent. And what you heard there is a little bit of filler material that I composed some years ago to just provide this with a little bit more structure. Not to say that Handel didn't know how to do that, but these scores generally don't have accompaniment. So let's sing it from the top. We're going to sing the tune with Anna, who recorded this for me some time ago now. And we're going to sing all 4 verses. And then we'll have a look at the alto, tenor and bass part. Okay, now the 4th verse, he rules the world with truth and grace. When we get to that verse, we're going to slow it down because it requires that extra bit of gravitas. Okay, but here is your intro. And let's take it from the top. Here we go. Nice deep breath. And
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive the King.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
So we go back to verse 2 now. Joy to the earth. And
Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let earth their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy.
verse 3, no more let's sin. Here we go.
No more the sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found.
And last verse, we slow down and we sing.
He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
There we go. Well sung, Anna. Thank you very much indeed. People in the live chat saying, I've never sung that 3rd verse before. Well, that's the joy of choral singing, even though you might have sung it many times over the years. From time to time, you learn something you've not heard before. So, speaking of which, altos, let's have a look at your line. Okay. So we sing, joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let's sing that together. And joy to the world, the Lord is come. And then, let earth receive her King. Okay. Sing it with me. And let earth receive her King. Very nice. Let every heart prepare him room. Sing with me. And let every heart nature sing, and heaven and nature sing with me, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and then and heaven and nature sing. Actually, I believe we go down to the A there, don't we? And heaven and nature sing. Either will do as far as I'm concerned. So let's sing at least a verse of that, possibly two, before we move on. Look at the tenor line. The music, of course, is the same between each verse, though the words change. So Anna sang that verse for us as soprano. It's yours truly singing the alto part. So let's take it from the top altos. Here we go. You'll notice there. Deep breath and
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
okay, joy to the earth. Here we go. And
Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ. While fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy.
fabulous. Now, a couple of people have pointed out a couple of differences with this score, which I picked up this morning, with versions that they've sung. And if your version has in bar 4 for the altos, da 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 da, going up to the A, that works just as well. Saviour reigns, little. Now, when I recorded this back in 2020, the words I had were "let men their songs." This has been updated, because it's not just men whose songs should be employed. So this score says, let all their songs employ. Please sing whichever version brings you joy. So now let's have a look at the tenor line now from the top. So tenors, we can see it. Now tenors, we are much more of a support line for this, with some rather nice fanfare-like figures. So it's joy to the world, the Lord is come. Here we go. And joy to the world, the Lord is come. Good. Let earth receive her King. And let earth receive her King. Okay, really just a handful of pitches for this. Let every heart prepare him a room. Now this score doesn't go down to the A, as I said, I've just updated it today. The Handel's version does. So let's sing that together. Let every heart, 1, 2. Let every heart prepare him a room. Now we let the sopranos and altos and heaven and nature sing. Okay, so we get a long note there. So we get and heaven and nature sing, and then and heaven and nature sing. Listen. Okay, and the words underneath and heaven and nature sing. Let's take it from the top tenors and let's sing it. Verse 1 and 2, shall we? And I'm really loving the fact that people haven't encountered this third verse. It's been in every version I've ever sung. And that's one of the great things I say about choral music. Tenors are here, altos, sopranos, and basses will be along in a minute. So let's do at least 2 verses of this. From the top, tenor line. And
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room.
1, 2,
And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
Excellent. Do verse 2, joy to the earth. And
Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men her songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains.
1, 2.
Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy.
Let's do a third verse. No more let's sin.
No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow.
1, 2.
Far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found.
Fabulous. Now, let's have a look at the bass line before we do a full sing through of the whole thing. Thank you, Caroline, for complimenting my roller. I've had quite a lot of practice over the years. Okay. So, bassos, let's have you sing your line through. And it's a bit of just great, good old-fashioned Baroque bass singing. Joy to the world, the Lord is come, and joy to the world, the Lord is come. Good. Let earth receive her King, and let earth receive her King. And now it's a pedal note basis. Let every heart prepare him room. Sing that with me. And let every heart prepare him room. Excellent. Now, can we let the sopranos and altos? Now, as they move up, we come in. So they sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. All right, so let's just have that basis with me from the and heaven and nature sing. As you can see, just up here, after 2, it's 1, 2. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Fabulous. Let's take it from the top bases. Let's have at least 2 verses for you. Everyone else, I hope you're singing along, because your time is nearly upon us to sing the whole thing from the start. But we're going to let's have at least 2 verses for the basses. Here we go, from the top. Deep breath.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room.
1, 2.
And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Joy to the earth.
Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy.
Now that does throw up one point here, basically. You can see on the score, it says heaven and nature sing under your part, but of course you've got to substitute the words to the bit. It's one of those moments where singing one of the lower parts really does require you to have eyes on multiple pages at once. And those of us that have ever sung hymns, ever sung in a church service and had to sort of look, the worst one actually, just if you'll allow me a moment whilst we reset everything, is where you're singing harmony in a hymn, but verses 3 and 4 at the bottom of the page. So you're having to look down at the words and then follow the music. That's a real head scratcher, that one. I'm sure you'll work it out, chaps, as we sing from the very, very start. This is our first Christmas song on Homechoir this year. It's fabulous to be breaking out the festive music with some of my other choral groups, well, we've been singing Christmas music for weeks, but it's a lovely moment when Homechoir gets the festive music out. Yes, the studio will be decorated within a matter of weeks. And there's no getting away from it. We've got some gorgeous festive music to sing. Tonight, don't forget, 7 o'clock, those who subscribe to the newsletter, come along and sing Carol of the Bells and Angels from the Realms of Glory along with me. We've got the Sing and Send on Friday, and I've got some big plans for some lovely festive music that we've not sung before here on the channel. But let's bring it home with a full performance of Joy to the World by the one and only Handel at baroque pitch. So your notes, basses, tenors, sopranos, altos, bit of fun for your Wednesday afternoon. Here we go, and here we go.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Excellent. Voiced verse 2. Here we go.
Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ. While fields are floods, rocks, hills, and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy.
Okay, this mysterious third verse. Here we go.
No more it sings and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow. For as the curse is found,
Okay, time for the big finish. We slow it down. Lots of gravitas. Here we go.
He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations flow. The glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love.
Everybody, that is our latest sing on a Wednesday afternoon, and that, everyone, is our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Some fun and frolic for your Wednesday afternoon, and of course a double helping of joy for all of you. Now, do join us on Friday for our Sing and Send. If you've never done a Sing and Send before, honestly, it's a doddle. You come along with something to record with. You press record when I ask you to. You just sing along, follow my instructions on screen. They're all very simple songs. We'll go through them each before we sing them. And then when you're done, you just send me the file via Dropbox link or via email. I'll then combine them with everyone else. And then over the course of the next few weeks, I will premiere each of those tracks. But of course, the main point is that we have a special Christmas Day stream, which you're invited to watch either when it goes out at 11 a.m. on Christmas Day, or of course later on, because you're all busy people. But the point is, we have been asked for the second year in a row to put out this special broadcast to support people who are on their own on Christmas Day by Marmalade, the loneliness charity. And I think this is a huge honour for us and a perfect opportunity for us to show what we can do here on Homechoir to bring love, peace, and, dare I say, some joy into people's lives. So hope it's raised a smile. If it has, please remember to hit the like button. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Help us on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We recently crossed 6,800 subscribers. In fact, as we're here, let's just have a quick look. How many subscribers do we have as of right now? 6,813, 6813, which is fabulous. If you want subscribe, please do so, as it's free, and join me on Friday. Or even, in fact, join me tonight if you're subscribed. 7 o'clock. See you soon, Homechoir. Take care. All the best.